Easily learn and master ChatGPT. Many people use ChatGPT like they use Google, but I'll show you that it's a lot more powerful and a lot more useful. Let me go through many of the things that ChatGPT can do so that you can elevate your ChatGPT skills and get the most out of it. Stick with me until the very end of this video, and I promise you, you'll become a ChatGPT expert. First, let's start out with the basics. To use ChatGPT, let's sign up. You'll need to open your web browser and go to chatgpt.com. Next, click Sign Up for Free in the top right corner of your browser. Then enter your email address and click Continue. Then enter a password, click Continue. Then go to your email account and open the ChatGPT email that they just sent you and copy the enclosed code. Then paste the verification code into ChatGPT and click Continue. Then ChatGPT will ask you to enter your name and birthday. Then click Continue. Then it asks you what you want to use ChatGPT for. I'll just click Skip. Then click Continue. Now we are ready to use ChatGPT. ChatGPT interface. On the screen you will see the prompt box where you can ask ChatGPT anything. Just type in your question. There's a plus icon where you can add photos or files or add from apps. We will get into this more later. Then there's tools where you can do things like create an image, run deep research, or think for longer, to name a few. Then there's a microphone icon where instead of typing in your question, you can use your voice to ask a question. For example, I can click the microphone and say, "What's the square root of 9? Then I will click the checkmark icon when I'm done speaking, and you'll see your question typed into the prompt for you. Then we have the up arrow icon for submitting or entering your question to get an answer. Now we know the square root of 9. If I want to start a new chat, I can click New Chat in the upper left-hand corner. Above that is a close and open sidebar button. I like to keep it open. Next to that, we have a ChatGPT button that allows you to choose if you want to pay for ChatGPT Plus, the smartest model, or if you just want to use ChatGPT. That's the version we'll be using for this tutorial. Trust me, it's very powerful. In the upper right-hand corner, we have the temporary chat button for when you want a chat to not appear in your history, use or update ChatGPT's memory, or be used to train their models. On the left side of the screen, you'll also see search chats for helping you find one of your previous chats, helpful if you've been using ChatGPT for a long time and have a huge list of chats. Next, we have library. Library is where your generated images are kept. Then we have Sora. Sora is a way to turn ideas into images or videos. Sora will take you to another page. Now let me demonstrate creating an image. You can pick video or image under type. Let's go with image. Next we have aspect ratio. I'll choose 3:2. Then we have variations where you can choose to output 1, 2, or 4 images at a time. I usually just do 1. Then we have presets if we want to give our image a specific look. I'll keep it on none. In the prompt, let's type in a detailed image description. For example, I'll type, "This is a hyper-realistic image of a German Shepherd puppy running in a field of yellow flowers. He is chasing a butterfly. The sun is setting. The lighting is warm and beautiful. The wind gently blows. Shot on 35mm film stock." I'll click the up arrow to enter my prompt and generate the image. When the image is done generating, you can view it by clicking on My Media under Library. I'm really happy with the way this turned out. I can download the image by clicking the down arrow icon. It's a very detailed image and it has some nice resolution. Let's close Sora and go back to ChatGPT by closing Sora's browser tab. You can also create an image right in ChatGPT's homepage. I'll click Create Image, Then I'll enter the same prompt that I used in Sora. Then I'll click the up arrow icon to generate the image and see what kind of results I get. The image is pretty similar to the other one. It looks really good. I can press the down arrow to download it to my computer. Sorry for that quick detour into creating images, but creating images and videos are a lot of fun. GPTs. Now let's keep going over the ChatGPT screen or interface. Below Sora is GPTs. These are custom versions of ChatGPT that combine instructions, extra knowledge, and any combination of skills. Check out some of the categories like writing, productivity, research and analysis, education, lifestyle, DALL-E, and programming. Let's go down to fitness under trending and click it. It's basically a chat that focuses on a specific topic. Let's click Start Chat. I'll type in, create a fitness and eating plan that will allow me to lose weight as quickly as possible, but also be safe and healthy. Then I'll enter the prompt. It then asks me to describe my current fitness level so that the chat can begin the process of creating a workout and eating plan designed for me to lose weight safely. Pretty cool. Under GPTs, we have chats. Chats simply shows your history of chats. Now that we went over the interface of ChatGPT and generated some images and explored custom GPTs, let me show you some other ways that ChatGPT can serve you. Make a plan. Make a plan is a good tool in ChatGPT. We can make a plan for getting a promotion at work, buying a new car, planning meals of the week, and travel plans, for example. Let's try one. I want to make a plan of things to do in Arizona. I will be visiting Arizona in the winter for 3 days. I'd like to visit a different national park on each day. I especially love huge rock formations. I also need to find affordable hotels nearby the parks and good places to eat dinner at. American-style restaurants work best for me. I will eat breakfast at the hotel, and I will pack lunch so that I can spend most of my time exploring the area. I'll be driving my own car. I want the plan to limit unnecessary driving, make the plan logical. Let's see what ChatGPT comes up with. This looks pretty good, but remember, if it comes up with results that you want to change or modify, don't be afraid to specify what you want to change. For example, I can type, "I've already been to that last national park. Can you suggest another? Change the order of stops if necessary to save on fuel costs." And just like that, the plan has been updated. Get advice. Get advice is great for coming up with a plan to have a difficult conversation or how to negotiate a higher salary, for example. Let's switch things up. Let's have ChatGPT play a role. I'll type, "I have a job interview coming up at Apple for an engineering manager position. Please ask me several interview questions as a hiring manager to prepare me for doing well at the interview and getting the job. I'm nervous about the interview and I want to be prepared." Check out the results. Answering these questions will definitely make me feel more prepared. Analyze images. Analyze images is very helpful for trying to figure out how old a photo is, write a poem based on an image, or identify objects in an image, like a type of plant, for example. I'm going to click on the plus icon and then upload an image from my computer to ChatGPT. This is an image of a handwritten recipe that I want ChatGPT to turn into text. So I'll type, "Analyze this photo," and write out the recipe that's on it. This recipe is simple and would be easy to type out manually, but imagine how helpful this trick would be if it was complicated and had a lot of words on it. Let's also have ChatGPT examine an old photo. This photo is of Abraham Lincoln next to his son Thomas. I'll type, "Who's in this photo and what year was it taken?" Great job, ChatGPT. You knew exactly what it was. Summarize text. Summarized text is useful for summarizing things like auto lease agreements, contracts, notes from a meeting, chapters in a book, a research paper, and articles, for example. Let me show you an example. I'll type, "Please read this NASA article and summarize it for me in a paragraph that a 5th grader could understand." Then I'll paste a complicated NASA article into ChatGPT about a SpaceX resupply mission. Before I generate a response, I want you to notice that I was very specific with my prompt, and that's the key to using ChatGPT. I'm letting it know that I want the article summed up in a single paragraph that's easy to understand. If you are an expert in this subject, you might want a lengthier summarization written for an expert. That's what I love about ChatGPT. You can use it to help you understand complicated information, even if you are a novice. Think of ChatGPT as a teacher. Let's see the results. Nicely done, ChatGPT. Very easy to understand. Help me write. Help me write is great for helping you write cover letters, a blog post, a screenplay, or a kid's story, for example. You can even use it to write emails. Again, the key is to write a detailed prompt like this. I want to write a short children's story for toddlers. I want the main character to be a giraffe with a very short neck. The story is about being made fun of for being different at first, then embracing what makes you unique, and then accomplishing something amazing and everyone respecting you. I want the mother giraffe to support her short-necked son. I want hyenas to play the mean bullies. I want the final big accomplishment to be the short-necked giraffe saving a baby lion and becoming the hero in her animal kingdom. ChatGPT generates a story, which of course you can modify and improve. As a bonus, now let's type, "Turn this story into a song." The results are pretty interesting lyrics, and it was done so quickly. Brainstorm. Brainstorm is great for coming up with fresh ideas for vacations, branding, a new workout routine, and much more. In this example, let's type, "I'm having a small get-together with my friends this summer. I want to create a dinner plan that involves refreshing homemade foods that I can get from a farmer's market. I want the food to be easy to prepare, things that I can make in under 30 minutes. Along with the dinner plan, I also want to generate recipes for the meal. Make the recipes easy to follow as I am not a great cook." Check out these results, and remember, ChatGPT is better than Google. You don't have to waste your time searching a million websites. You're having a conversation with ChatGPT, and you can keep modifying and improving your results until you are satisfied. It's all about being specific and digging deeper. Next, we have Analyze Data, which is obviously great for analyzing data. You can use it for complex data, but let me show you a simple example to get you started. I'll type, "This month I made $6,000. Rent was $1,500. Food was $300. Entertainment was $200. Transportation was $250. Insurance was $150. Medical was $200. The rest of the money went into my savings account." Put these expenses and savings in a pie chart so that I can easily see where my money is being spent and saved. The results displayed in a chart makes the data very easy to comprehend. You can see how this would be useful. ChatGPT is also great at translating different languages. It can also help you learn how to pronounce words in different languages. Here's an example. Translate the following quote to French. "The only thing we have to fear is fear itself." Nice job, ChatGPT. Now I'll ask how to pronounce the French words, and you can see how it breaks it down so it's easy to follow and digest. Pros and cons. ChatGPT is also good at creating lists of pros versus cons to help you make decisions. I'll type create a chart showing the pros and cons of leasing a car. Isn't that very helpful? Now I can make the right decision. Although keep in mind that ChatGPT learns from human sources, so you may want to fact check what ChatGPT shares with you if you're making an important decision. Lists. Now, since I can't tell you everything that ChatGPT does, this video would go on forever, I can have it create a useful list that you can look at. I'll type, what can ChatGPT do? Generate a list of 100 things. It's really amazing what ChatGPT can do, don't you agree? I could have made the list a lot longer, 500, 1,000 things. But there's only so much information that we humans can absorb at a time. Conclusion. I hope that I showed you many ways that you can use ChatGPT to improve your work life and personal life. Remember, the key is to enter a detailed prompt, and then once you get the results, use those results or continue the chat to improve them. The sky's the limit. Think of ChatGPT as your partner. Well, I hope that you found this video helpful. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe.